Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going over to Filecoin. Once again, thank you for support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. So I did post this on Twitter on February 9th about Filecoin. I think we'll see a gigapump on Fil soon. I'll get an update out. So Filecoin is absolutely bolted off that low right now, you know, and I think it could be leading the way for the crypto markets, to be honest with you. And I'm looking at so many setups that I have actually equally been posting on Twitter in the past few days of the potential similar same scenario as what we're seeing on Filecoin. So it could be giving the game away. So we will dive into the charts in a minute, but please do come to Twitter, do get involved in the community. A lot of people took this trade on. Me personally, I've took profit on the trade. I do think you're in a target to the 55-year mate. I think potentially you're in a massive wave 3 at the moment off the bottom. You know, so we're going to look at the charts and see where the resistance points are and the key support areas of, you know, a potential bullish move off the bottom right now for Filecoin. But yeah, again, please come to Twitter, please get involved in the community and just come and follow Twitter. Thank you very much. So looking at Filecoin on the weekly, I think that that's the end target, but I don't think you're going to get there immediately. I could be completely wrong. I think you're going to run into resistance very soon for this particular project. Just there, okay? So, you know, like I've always said to you, buy big green candles, you get big red dildos, you get shafted, okay? I think this will come for a retracement soon, and what we've got is a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off the lows. 1, 2, this is a big 3, they ran into resistance, come back in a 4, 5, and we've got a beautiful impulsive move off the low right there into that 55-year MA, which is the end target for me. This is where I think Filecoin's trying to get to test the resistance, where possibly at that point, you know, you get the resistance and you come back in a big ABC and then go again, you know, and this is your low down here, and at that point we would look for some kind of big reversal structure down there, some kind of ascending triangle, a bottoming out pattern, okay? So enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. Personally, I've took profit at the minute. I think that looking at this chart, you can clearly see here we've got resistance on the neckline, okay? And this is what I always convey to you. Always expect resistance on the way back up to where you created the trend lines, the patterns of falling wedges, you know, rising wedges and things like that. You've got a clear point of contact, and you can see on the break that was your initial point of resistance just there, okay? So that's where you ran into resistance, consolidated before going again. So if we drop a horizontal line on just there, you can clearly see that that level there is that point of contact. So that's where you're trying to get to, and I think that might run into that, come back in some kind of ABC, possibly back down to that high, who knows. I'll look at the retracement levels once we hit the resistance and then come back up in a final 5th wave, and what you've got is a clear, beautiful 5 waves there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that could be an impulsive move up to the 55 over a long period of time, okay, for this particular coin. So, you know, I wouldn't get overly bullish yet that you're going to do something like that. You know, the market moves in waves, and this is what I try and identify for you, the support and resistance. So right now, that is a key level of resistance just there at $9.86, where I think you might run into that and begin a correction, basically some kind of wave 4 like this. So there's a 1, this was a 2, this is a powerful 3, possibly run into it, come back, possibly to the wave 1 high, and then boom, final 5th wave up there. And again, this could be all negated if you start to see, I'm going to say XRP, if you start to see Filecoin busting a move and taking this resistance out and closing above this 986, it means that this is a powerful 3rd wave, which is just going to ignore all that, and it's just going to take this out, okay? So anyway, I wish everyone the utmost luck on this, but I would not necessarily be looking to buy into this because it could turn around at any point. If it does start to turn around like it did here, runs into resistance of this point of contact, then I would look for a retracement, healthy retracement, come back down to at least hold that wave 1 high before entering again to ride the final 5th wave up here of a possible wave 1 off the low. So if this is bullish, okay, if this is not a retracement or some kind of correction back up before continuation, all we're doing, you know, like I said to you, overextension leads retracement. If it is the case and we are retracing and we're coming back up through the EMAs right now, then where could this thing go to? Well, let's drop the fibs in to find out, okay? So looking at Fil on the fibs then, right here, we've got from the bottom to the top, right now, possible ABC correction coming back down, retracing back up through the fibs. So I think you're going to find resistance on all these fibs, but eventually, if we can get all the way back up and take out the 1 fib, you could be in a big push towards $825 for this particular coin. Now, for me, that seems a little bit impossible, to be honest with you, because of the market capitalization of this particular project, if it actually gets there. So this could just be one of those coins, and although there's big fans out there of Filecoin, it could just be one of them coins that never makes another all-time high, and there's plenty of them that have done that in these cycles, okay? So, you know, we can ride these waves up, we can ride them down, but at the minute you are coming back up like this, okay? So immediately you can clearly see that what you've done, you've busted through the 236. This is your bottom, you busted through the 236 without any kind of resistance. So that is key support for me going forward, okay, where I think you might come back to it. If this runs into this resistance or the 55 and comes back, you might begin to consolidate on that 236 as support, okay, and at that point you slowly but surely work your way back up through the fibs. It might get as high, you know, some kind of dead cat bounce where it's an impulsive wave down, this corrects wave back up before another impulsive wave down, and this is just kind of, you know, a hype project, possibly a dead project. I don't want to call it, but we've seen many of these things, you know, that never go on to make new all-time highs. It might be some kind of dead cat bounce that only gets as far as sort of the golden ratio right at around about $41. So don't get too excited just yet until you start to take out the 1 fib up here for Filecoin. Okay, so anyway, it's beginning a beautiful retracement, and obviously we want to see the follow through. We want to see a massive run. We want to see this break out the 1 fib, but if it does break the 1 fib, that would be my target up there, the 1272. Do I think it's likely? From past experience and previous cycles of these altcoins, they do tend to sort of go up in a parabolic rise and they never sort of come back up and break the high. There's been lots of coins that have done that. Okay, so unless we start to see this really bust a move and take out the 1 fib, it could just be simply dead cat bouncing before continuation. Okay, so I will keep you updated as best as I can on this particular project. Okay, hope you enjoyed that update. So that's technical support, resistance, fallback support, then go again, and I think you're looking at the golden ratio as a major level of resistance going forward for this particular project. Okay, hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.